Hi, I'm Jax.
And I'm Sassy Jax.
And today we're going to recap our...
Brutus! Get over here!
Today is Saturday, September 4th. I have been looking for my camera for close to a month. I finally found it. It was in my car, in a bag, under the seat. But that's what you get when you're traveling and you think you need your camera and then you never use it. I've not done any crafty things at all. I've been so busy in the garden and canning and preserving and weeding and planning. Yesterday I went to the courthouse and I turned in my permit for my fence. Was told that I just need to wait a week and I could probably order my wood and then the inspector will come out. Hopefully the wood gets delivered in a timely manner and we can start before the snow flies, because pretty soon the ground will be frozen. Brussels sprouts are about to be picked. The carrots are still in the ground. The tomatoes are still alive but really have slowed down. I have a ton of canning to do with that for the second time. We have already done salsa. I've given away so many tomatoes I can't keep track. I do have 2 glads that are still blooming. Got a white one and a red one. My nasturtiums are really taking off. And we have quite a few butternut squash that are just about ripe and ready to come off the vine. I have taken out some zucchini plants. They're already done. I'm prepping to keep what I can over winter in the house. I took down my corn and started decorating with the stalks, and once these dry, it'll really tie in nicely with the house. My dahlia is blooming finally. You can see the corn stalks are now down. The zinnias are doing really well. This is me. Hello. Could you see me? I don't even know if you can see me, but hello. The sunflowers that I threw in the garden have come up, but I don't think they're gonna make it to blossom. You can see that they're starting to try and form a flower, but we already have a little bit of frost on there. So my beans are looking rough, and I have a few plants that I want to transplant in here before snow, so I've got those sitting out. I want them to establish their roots before winter or they will not make it through the winter. The 4 o'clocks are doing really well. I do have some peppers on the vine, but with this cold weather they've really slowed down. So today I will be pulling some seed off of these 4 o'clocks because I really like them and I'd like to grow them next year as well. Last night I transplanted some delphinium and I'm going to transplant that bleeding heart behind by the air conditioner, and then I've got a columbine transplanted next to my Siberian iris and daylilies. I did take down a willow tree that wasn't looking so hot. And here are some zinnias. They've done so well here. Check out that morning glory vine. Absolutely stunning. It's so beautiful, and with the cold weather the flowers have not shriveled back, so we have quite a few on there now. Moving around to the corner back here, this is where I will be moving the bleeding heart. I think back in that corner or right here. Blue ivory hosta, rainbow's end hosta, and then blue ivory. And then this, I can't remember the name of it, but it's supposed to get really big right here. I think that the color of that will look really nice against this right here. It's a Britt Marie Crawford. This is Estabile. Esteli, I don't know how to say it. Anyway, that's what that is. I've got to rip out this garden right here yet. And I've got a few hostas over here. These pallets are going to be ripped down to form a walkway eventually. I also have a load of wood chip being delivered this weekend. That has to be placed in the garden over here. And then once this is created, it'll be here. The zucchinis are done. My peas are done. And the onions are still on the ground, but I'll be picking them soon. The cucumbers, I've picked them all because I'm going to be doing some bread and butter refrigerator pickles, green bean pickling, and a tomato canning and pickling this weekend. Next to my 9-bark and hydrangea, I have a new Shasta daisy next to the Russian sage there. I also have a new frosted fire sedum. I thought that this area really needed some white. Geranium looking rough, but the black-eyed Susans are doing really well. My asters, which are a fall flower, are just starting to pop their heads out. I'm hoping to move the strawberries so that I can put in some different strawberries. These are June bearing and I'd like everbearing there. Asparagus and my dill, a little rough with the cold weather temps and morning dew. We've got yarrow, phlox, mint, lavender, marigolds in the corner there. My wisteria, it still feels pliable, so I don't think it's dead, but I've got to get this in the ground or it's gonna die over winter. So I think that's it. I have a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it. So I'm going to get this video inside, edit super quick. Make sure that you visit the other people in this collab and check out what they have to offer. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, love you guts. Bye. Come on, mister. Let's go inside. If you want to see what else I create on this channel,
Like acrylic paintings, greeting cards, stamping, die cutting, and recycled art, furniture, all kinds of things.
consider subscribing because I'd love to have you as a viewer.